Welcome to my channel. My name is Lindsay and this is me budgeting for everyday life while planning and saving for tomorrow. Today I will be going over how much we spent this week and we'll see if we stayed in budget. So this is the end of February week 2, and then after I go over that I'll be cash stuffing for week 3 of February. So let's get started. How much did we spend this week? Well, we didn't do too bad. Could have done better, but we didn't do too bad. So on the 8th, we got groceries. And on the 10th, and I spent $19.04 on groceries that day. On the 10th, I went to the dollar store to pick up some gift wrap for the baby shower that we went to just a couple of days ago. So that was, I guess that means that the 9th was a no spend day. I got these stickers that I'm using as placeholders right now. So that was a no spend day. 10th was the dollar store. I spent $401 on the gift wrap. Then I also spent $939 on Valentine's Day for a couple of little trinkets for my kiddo. And then I went to the grocery store again. I went to Aldi again and spent $14.21. The 11th was definitely not a no spend day. I went to Target and I got some cat food, and I know I went over budget here. My budget for the month for her was $35, but this $40 bought enough food to get her through the month of March. So my March budget should make up for going over budget here. The next item, I used some savings. So when I do my February closeout, you'll see savings used as an income piece. I bought a couple of things off of Amazon, and that included the new binder that I set up in the most recent video where I talked about, why I'm doing this, and I put the labels on my envelopes and all that, and we set it up. So it included that, but also included this new calculator, which I'm super excited about. So anyway, that was for me, savings used. And then I also used some savings for some Happy Mail, which has not yet arrived. Well, one of them was a digital download, so I guess part of it's arrived, and you'll see that here in a little bit. I ordered a few fun things off of Etsy. I'm super excited for them to arrive. This savings used was from my allotted spending money from my husband's bonus. Again, previous video I talked about how my family was planning on using my husband's bonus, and we were allotted a certain amount for just spending money. So that's what that is for, or the savings were from. Anyway, we spent $11.46 at Dairy Queen dining out. I promised my little guy if he'd had a good week, I would take him to Dairy Queen on Saturday. And he did. He had a great week at school, so I took him out for treats. So that was Amazon, Etsy, and DQ, Dairy Queen. And then on the 12th, I went to a local grocery store, a local chain, and I bought some more groceries. And I went to Target because I had forgotten to get a card for the baby shower, which was later that day. And then on Valentine's Day, which today was, I'm filming this after the kiddo's gone to sleep. It's Tuesday the 14th. I went to the grocery store again and picked up just something special for a dessert. And then we also went out to eat on Valentine's Day. We did kind of the Valentine's edition of Taco Tuesday. We went to a it's a counter service restaurant. It's kind of like a Chipotle, only better, much better. And it's just this little place that we really like to go to. They do have a dining room, so we ate there instead of doing takeout. So it was really quiet because most people do takeout there. And we gave them $46 even, and that included a tip. So we just evened it up to 46. And that was all of our spending for this week. In total, we spent, I already added this up. In total, we spent $239.38. Let's see how that measured up to our budget. I didn't spend anything in the warehouse club. So, excuse me, I had to yawn. So that rollover is the same from last week. Groceries, I had budgeted 87. I spent 73.68, leaving a remainder of $13.32. Transportation, I didn't spend anything. We had enough gas in our cars for this week. So that $20 is not spent for the week. Pet, I had budgeted 35. I spent $40.28 with an overage of $5.28. Restaurant, we had rolled over 64.12. We spent $11.46. That was the Dairy Queen, and that means we have $52.66 for the rest of the month. Miscellaneous, we had rolled over $13.92. I spent $9.37. We have $4.55 to roll over to the next week. Valentine's Day, that's what I did that's how I categorized the dinner out on Valentine's Day. I didn't put this under restaurant. So we had a rollover from the previous week of $70.73. We spent $55.39 with a remainder of $15.34, and I will not be rolling that over. I will actually be cash stuffing that into that remainder into some sinking funds or savings in a little bit here. And then household and health, we had $52.24. I didn't spend anything, and so we have $52.24 to continue rolling over. So that is my week 2 in a nutshell. Now I'm going to get these out of the way, and I'm going to pull out my leftover money, and I will put these into different savings challenges. So let's see how much I have left. This is just everything. It's not just groceries, even though I'm using this groceries envelope for right now. That will change going forward with next week. So sorry for the loud coins there. Anyway, let's count the bills first. Oh, they're all messed up. Not too bad. So we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, $36. And so $10 of this is actually from that transportation money, the gas money. Since we didn't use it, I've decided to take half of it instead of rolling over the full amount into next week. I decided to take half of it and put it into savings. I don't think we're going to need the rest of the cash that we've allocated for the rest of the month. My husband is going to go visit his mother this weekend, and that's a bit of a drive, but even with that, I don't think we're going to be spending $90 in gas for the rest of the month, because I spent 20 of it. We'd originally budgeted 110. I'd spent 20 of it, so that leaves us with $90. I don't think he's going to spend $90 on gas going to see his mom. So we're taking $10 of it and putting into savings. We will probably end up putting a little bit more because, again, I don't think he's going to spend $80 going to visit his mother either. So, and we're halfway through the month already. Anyway, so that's where that extra $10 comes from. The rest of it comes from mostly groceries, and then the rest of Valentine's Day. There's 15 from Valentine's Day. So that's where that comes from. And then we have a bunch of change, which we'll count out here in a moment. But first, let's put these into some envelopes. The first one that I'm going to put money into is Christmas. This one right here. And Christmas is going to get 10. That's right, this doesn't have a zipper. All right, there we go. Christmas is going to get 10. Right spot. And I'm going to color in one of these little bulbs because each one of these bulbs is 10. Sweet. We now should have $70 in there. Let's count it. 20, 40, 60, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9, 70. Yep, $70 in Christmas. Not too bad for February 14th. So that's going to go back in there. Next, I'm going to stuff my 2023 challenge, and I am going to be putting $15 in this one. So 15, I don't know how much is supposed to be in here. I'm not going to count it right now. I know it's a lot, which is awesome. I know it's almost $300. But I'm not going to count it right now because I kind of want it to be a surprise. Anyway, I'm going to cross off a 15 here. How about this one? I'll put that back in there. The next one, oh, sorry about that. The next one I'm going to stuff is my emergency fund. An emergency is going to get 5 today. All right, 5. And I'm going to do one of these $5 raindrops. So I believe I should have, let's see, 150s. I've already completed one of these. One of these cards is 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 210. I should have 210 in here. Let's see if I've got that right. 51, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10. Cool. $210 in my rainy day fund. Excellent. It is so fun to see that one grow. Makes me feel more secure in kind of the day-to-day stuff. Next is my next binder. This is kind of the longer term stuff. The next one is going to be the shorter term binder. And I'm going to put $5 in gifts. I don't have a tracker for gifts because I just see money coming in and out of this as we need to, buy gifts for various people throughout the year. So that currently has, I think it should just have 25. Yep, just 25. 25 in gifts. And then this last single dollar, I'm just going to put in my kiddos folder just to give him a little bit more. Okay, so that is that. The next, I have to go back to my longer term binder. Oh, I got all these pens here. Next, I'm going to do this penny challenge. Get that out of the way. I gotta count these. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna speed this up so you guys don't have to watch me do it. All right, so I have $3.40. That is an excellent amount. I get to cross off one of the large ones in my penny challenge. Just this one right here. And I think, so it's $3.40, right? Oh.
This is too small. $3.40 is right.
Yeah. $3.40. I like it when I get to cross off one of those large ones. All right. I'm going to set this off to the side. I don't have my coin bank here right now. and it'll be loud doing it that anyway. So I'm just going to set those off to the side for right now and put them in there in a little bit off camera. So those are my longer term binders and my shorter term binder. We're done with those for right now. I'm going to set up for my February week 3 cash stuffing. I will be right back. Okay, so I am mostly set up here. I guess maybe I came back too early. Anyway, so I have here, I should have $107 here. I'm going to stuff $87 in groceries, but I have a challenge that may change that. $5 in miscellaneous and $15 in household, and this is just for the week. So I should have 107. So let's count it. 20,
20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, $107. So if you watched my last video, I mentioned it earlier. I set up a new A7 binder, and I decided that I'm going to try giving weekly cash stuffing for the week a shot in various spending categories. And my March budget will, I will really start doing it more for March, but I thought I wanted to get started. I wanted to start using it. So anyway, this is the new binder. If you didn't watch my previous video, I'll link it below. I'll link it in the description. Anyway, we set these up, different categories: groceries, household, spending, Greta is my cat, Costco, garden, miscellaneous, and then I have a blank one, which I might use for coins, I might use for receipts. I haven't decided yet. So I'm going to stuff this week's grocery money, and that was $87, which is the majority of what's here. And I'm going to use all of these ones. There's 7 there. But before I do that, I got a new savings challenge. I ordered it off of a maker on Etsy. She also has a YouTube channel. I will link her shop and her channel below. I got this from One Frugal Introvert. It is like a game show style savings challenge. And I'm super excited. I thought it was super cute. It's I think it's a play off of Press Your Luck, the old game show. It's like, big money, no whammies game show. And I thought it was really, really cute. It came with instructions. It was a digital download that I printed and laminated at home. It printed so nicely, and I don't even have the best printer, so it's just a really nice quality file. And like I said, I will link her shop in the description below. And she also has a channel that I found actually after I found her shop. And I think her videos are great. So I thought what I would do is I would use this challenge to save money out of my grocery budget. So what I have here is my savings challenge binder. It's when I got it a number of weeks ago before I started making videos. I just love the flowers. It's not really the highest quality. I got it off of Amazon, but it'll do for my purposes here. I just really liked the floral print on there. So anyway, I made this envelope. And I have a 12-sided die here. And any money I save using this challenge will be going into this envelope. And I haven't decided what I'm going to use it for. Maybe that's part of the fun. But anyway, I am going to roll the dice. And it says her instructions. Oh, I don't have long enough arms. Her instructions say pick any spot on the game board. So that's what I'm going to do. I think it's just best to start up in the corner. Makes more sense to me. And I've got a little toucan sticker here to mark my spot. So let's roll it. Let's see what happens. 2. Uh-oh. I landed on she calls them Sammys. So if I do that, that means I need to roll again. If you land on a Sammy, a monster, roll again and save double the amount you land on. Oh, gee. All right, so I'm going to roll again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's not too bad. That's $6, so I'm going to double that. And I am going to save $12. out of my grocery budget. All right. And I'm going to put it in here. Once I get a stack, you know, a nice stack of bills in there, maybe I'll take it out and count it and allocate it somewhere. But for now, I'm just going to let that one grow. So that is my Roll Your Luck challenge. I'm just going to leave the toucan sticker there. Since it's laminated, I'll be able to move him around the board, and I can go around as many times as I like. Again, this is from One Frugal Introvert. I'll link her shop in the description below. So anyway, there's that. And then, so that leaves me with, my math's correct, should be 75.
Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3.
3, 4, 5. Okay, I think I can make that work. We're able to keep our grocery budget fairly low right now because we actually have a pretty well-stocked freezer and pantry, and I've been challenging myself to use that stockpile more instead of going to the grocery store all the time to get more. We need the space, and you know, it's good to use up the stuff that we have. So that's one of the reasons why I've been able to keep our grocery budget so low. You know, if you think about, you know, you look at my grocery budget, and it does seem pretty low compared to a lot of other people's. But it's because we have a lot of stuff on hand. Anyway, so that's groceries. Next thing is I'm going to put $15 in household. I'm not sure how much we're going to need. We have $30 left over for the month. So what I did, since we have 2 weeks left in the month, I just split it in half. I'm going to do 15 this week and 15 next week. See how that works for me. So I got $15 in household. And then I'm going to put in $5 for miscellaneous. Oh, these new envelopes. I don't know which way the zippers go. All right, $5 in miscellaneous. That is the remainder of our miscellaneous money for the week. So it's kind of a small cash stuffing this week. Starting in March, you'll see more money going into this because I'll be using this more and more with our new March budget. So anyway, thank you for cash stuffing with me today. It's, you know, it's always kind of fun to see some of these funds grow, even though, you know, I didn't put a whole lot in them today. If you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you gave me a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it, if you want to. It really helps me out, and I like to see, you know, as the channel's been very slowly growing. I've been excited to see that happen. So anyway, thanks for spending some time with me today. I will see you next time.